Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's service. It's good to have you today. We've been away for a little while, having a few difficulties trying to gather ourselves and get our act together, so we can so we can do more regular services for you. And also, I was under the weather. I was ill, so that didn't help much either. But it's great to be back. It's great to have you here, and you're in for a treat, as I've prepared quite a lot for you today. So, I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to talk to you, and today is February 13th, 2018. Yay, welcome the new year. Okay, I'm just trying to locate a couple of papers that I need so we can begin. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to do this. I'm going to try, so bear with me, as I always ask. And we'll get started. Great. So welcome today. I'm honored. I'm happy to see you. So follow along. All right, we're going to begin with our opening prayer today. So if you're ready, say it with close your eyes and we can say our prayer. Almighty and all-knowing divine, we pay homage to you as the creator of all things rational and irrational, animate and inanimate, material or immaterial. Divine Parent, we adore you as the giver of life and the final judge of death. At this time, God of light, we wish to solicit communications from our holy ancestors, our guardian angels, and the superior spirits who surround us. Let it be the will of the divine and the sincerity of our hearts that our ancestors and guardian angels respond to our call. As we implore the good spirits to come to our aid, we open ourselves to their communication on all levels of consciousness, and we ask the angels to supply us with messages of divine knowledge and wisdom. We ask that our ancestors, guardian angels, and spirit protectors bring us in perfect alignment with the divine. We ask this in the name of all that is holy, just, and pure in light and love. In the name of the Most High, we pray. Blessed be. Our normal service in person is divided into a few parts. We're going to use our healing part later on. And we don't have any mediums to do that, but we will work it out. Just follow along. Let's begin with our healing prayer. I ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. I ask this great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help, and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and power of God, so blessed be. At this moment, I would like you to take a few minutes to ask the divine for any healing that you may need, or that that someone else that you know of may need, and ask them. Send out positive energy and know that they will be healed, and that you will be healed if you need healing as well. So just take a few moments. So blessed be. Reminder, our service is divided into 3 parts: the healing part, the inspirational talk, and the third part, which is unique to the Spiritualist Church, and that is the mediumship portion of the service. For our portion here, our third, instead of our mediumship portion, will also be our channeled messages section of the service. Now, if you would like to submit a name or your name or someone you know who needs healing, please do so at awakenedpathonline.com. You can do that anyway on there. It's on the first page. There's a prayer request. You may also do that on the contact page. You'll get that website and my email address at the end of the service today. Today's song is In the Land of I Am by Ricky Byers Beckwith.
You cannot be heard in the land.
It was a great song. Hope you feel energized and empowered with this song. We are now into our guided meditation. Please find a place that is, please find a place that is comfortable and where you will be, where you will be uninterrupted. I just want to remind you, if you have names for our virtual healing book and you would like healing, please visit www.awakenedpathonline.com. You don't have to put your whole name. You could just put the first name. Okay, so please feel free to lift up the names of your own loved ones during the healing portion of our service. Divine Spirit, we thank you for the healing we have received today and the healing that is on the way. We know that you're ever aware of our needs and are with us daily. Blessed be. Okay, now it is time for our guided meditation. It's a good time to turn off your phone now and shut off the outside world. You may find that closing your eyes will enhance your experience.
Thank you for being here, dear soul. I'm Kenneth, and from my heart, I welcome you to this guided meditation. You can make yourself as comfortable as you can right now in this moment. Allow yourself to just be here and now, observing the words I share with you, like a soft breeze on a summer night. Noticing whatever it is that you notice, your body may begin to relax more and more as you listen to my voice and go deeper within. Trust that your body can find its best way to let go naturally. You don't need to relax. It may be that your body needs to heal in other ways. It's good to know that your unconscious mind is an expert in healing and balancing in a safe and natural way, while you can just flow with the experience. Change is a natural aspect of life, like a tree that lets go of its leaves, the seasons changing, the sea changing from liquid to air, and become aware of your breathing. Imagine now that you're breathing in that life energy through the soles of your feet, breathing it up through your body, and breathe it out the top of your head. Breathing in through the soles of your feet, breathing out the top of your head and out of your fingertips. And some people notice that life energy, like a tingling sensation or numb sensation in their feet, or in their hands or fingertips. There is no right or wrong way to flow with this experience. There is an old story about a Buddha statue. Perhaps your arms and feet will get heavier as you listen to this story, and you can enjoy that in your own way, because people can, experience a pleasant, deepening sense of comfort as they allow their body to relax, and they relax deeply. In the mid-50s, a monastery was to be relocated to make room for a new highway. The monks arranged for a crane to come and move a 10 feet tall clay Buddha to its new location. When the crane started to lift the statue, it was much heavier than expected, and it began to crack. Wanting to protect the priceless shrine, the monks lowered it back down and decided to wait until the next day to bring more powerful equipment. To add insult to the injury, the rain came in, so the monks covered the statue with tarps to keep the moisture away. In the dark of night, the head monk took his flashlight and went out to make sure the Buddha was still covered. When the light of the flashlight shone into the crack of the clay, he saw a glimmer, a reflection of something underneath the shroud of clay. He immediately started to carefully chisel away shards of clay to find that the glimmer grew brighter. Hours later, when all the clay had been removed, he was in the presence of a Buddha made of solid gold. As you continue to listen, the positive and valuable words I will share with you now have already started to activate a process of chiseling away old clay of worries, fear, stress, and anxiety in your subconscious mind. And this will continue with every second and every minute, with every breath now. I wonder if you can imagine yourself walking on a warm beach. This can be any beach you like, either one you imagine or a beach you know. You are there by yourself. Imagine walking so close to the sea that some of the waves touch your feet. I don't know what you notice the most. If it's the sound of the waves, maybe it's the sight of the sea, the sky, the sand. Or maybe it's the warmth and the feeling of sand and water on your skin. Or maybe it's that fresh, clean, and high vibrational air, or a combination. Suddenly you realize that there is a thick rope tied around your waist. Behind you at the end of the rope, there is a big old anchor that weighs heavy from accumulated thoughts, worries, and fears from the past and about the future. They hinder you. They have held you back, berated you from inner peace and harmony, from joy and freedom. The rope is gnawing into your skin with each step. In front of you now, further ahead, something glimmering in the sand catches your attention. You walk towards it, dragging that heaviness with you. When you come closer to it, you realize that it is a blade. It looks and feels like it is from ancient times, like there is an energy link between you and that blade. And suddenly you notice your name appears on the handle of that blade. While a part of you is curious, your higher self knows that this blade is here for a reason. Like life has given you an opportunity, chance, a choice to deliberately cut the rope and let it all go. Cut the rope now and let go of all the worries and unwanted feelings you've been dragging with you. Maybe you feel a sense of relief, a sense of freedom, lightness, or something else. Maybe your body's working through this in its own way. Some people even shed tears and shake a bit when they finally let go. The way you go through this is the way that is right for you. And it is safe for you to let go now. Imagine the waves crashing into the anchor as it starts to magically rust to pieces right before your very eyes. And it is safe for you to let go now. The anchor disappears more and more with each new wave. The rope dissolves while it floats further and further from shore. Imagine the sun surrounding you with a radiant light energy, shining down, enveloping you, filling you with a peaceful silence and quietness, which flows through your veins, permeating every cell in your body. Feel every atom, every molecule of your body, mind, and spirit, allowing yourself to be healed and balanced, becoming very aware of that deep sense of peacefulness inside you as you do so. And I'll leave you in silence for a few moments as your body, mind, heart, and spirit continues the process of letting go and heal. And you're doing good. The sun is communicating these compassionate words with every atom, every molecule of your body, mind, and spirit. You can feel calm now and balanced, and this calmness and sense of balance is going to grow and grow each day, more and more focused, peaceful, and calm, while your subconscious mind is enjoying and absorbing all the beneficial suggestions that I am giving you in a safe and natural way, and you're doing good. You are taking control of your mind, body, and emotions. You are feeling better and better, feeling calm, harmonious, relaxed at all times. That calmness, that inner peace is growing and spreading through and around your body. And as you continue to relax, the things in life that were not giving you a positive experience, now they seem to calm you. Now they seem to make you stronger. Now they seem to connect you with your inner strength and power. Whatever you experience in life, you are bigger than that. You are a part of something much bigger than yourself. You choose to show up in your life and honor the opportunity that you have been given. You are pure life force in a human body. You are life. You are worthy. Imagine that you start walking forwards along the beach, leaving footprints in the sand. The sun still beaming its powerful celestial energy upon your being. You feel surprisingly more free. Imagine that every step, every footprint represents patterns that are not supportive of your intention to live your full potential. And it is safe for you to let go now. So you walk steadily and courageously towards your new future. After a while, you turn around. Maybe you notice that your footprints are being washed away by the waves. Your first steps are gone now, washed away. Let go now. And it is safe. And you're doing good. For each step you take, the lighter and more free you feel, walking more and more effortlessly towards your new future, much more free. Ahead of you, there is a person approaching. It is you. It is you 1 month from now. Notice how relaxed that future you feels. Notice how good that future you feels. That balanced energy is emanating from that you over there. The future you comes towards you and gives you the warmest, most compassionate hug that you have felt in a long time. All that love unconditionally flowing between you. The future you says, thank you. Thank you for taking care of me. I love you. Thank you for being so compassionate to me. Thank you for loving me and accepting me for who I am. The effect of these positive words will be reinforced in your dreams, compounded in your sleep. You'll wake up tomorrow feeling marvelous, looking forward to another great day in your life. You feel confident to do all the things you want to do. It's getting easier and easier. And situations that used to bother you now, they just seem to make you stronger. They seem to connect you with your inner power. And it's getting easier and easier. You are understanding the bigger picture. You detach more and more and relax more and more. You are the calm one, the confident one, the positive thinker in any situation. You feel good, you feel calm, you feel relaxed, and you're doing good. You always find surprisingly good solutions, and your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Your potential to succeed is infinite. You can feel that inner power and harmony now to do the things you want to do. And this inner power is growing when you sleep. In your dreams, you feel calm, strong, confident, and relaxed. Each day as you become increasingly more able to let go and relax, so you feel a sense of calmness, a sense of peacefulness growing inside you. And this growing feeling of inner calmness, quiet confidence is sufficient to reassure you that as each day passes, you are more and more becoming the person you'd like to be, the ideal you, the authentic you. You are worthy. You are a believer in yourself. You are more than good enough. You are valuable. You are important. You are worthy. You are more than good enough. You are courageous and you stand up for yourself because you choose to be you. You are flexible to changes happening in your life. The more accepting you are of change, the easier it feels. Change is a natural aspect of life. It is a sign of life, and you choose life. You are a beautiful expression of life. You breathe easily in a relaxed way. You detach more and more from the earthly drama that's going on around us. You can begin to experience a greater and greater sense of joy in your life now. And as each day passes, you become happier, healthier, and more fulfilled, and totally at ease in yourself. You are safe. You are safe. You accept that you are you. All these words are vibrating at the frequency of truth. And because all of this begin to happen now, you begin to feel much happier, much more content, much more optimistic, much more positive in every way. You radiate goodness. The future you and the now you embrace one more time, this time becoming one. When you feel ready and decide to open your eyes, you will bring with you this positive, radiant energy that emanates from within you. Your inner light shines stronger and brighter than ever. You may be surprised by how calm, strong, and content you feel in the hours, days, weeks, and months ahead. All is well. Love fully, live fully, and shine your beautiful light.
That's the end of our meditation. I hope you enjoyed the meditation. Okay. As we open ourselves to the healing energies of the universe, let's remain aware that sometimes we need physical healing, and at other times we may need mental, emotional, spiritual, or even financial healing. Also, at times, there may be a situation in our lives that may need healing. Let us trust that the universe knows exactly what we need and will always bring us healing in perfect ways and filled with grace. Today, we're going to have our inspirational talk by Reverend Candace Nadine Green, that is I. And today's topic is alone but not lonely. And I'm going to begin with a quote by Arthur Vesluis. I probably pronounced it wrong. And it's from his book, Awakening the Contemplative Spirit, Writing, Gardening, and the Inner Life. So open quotes. Solitude is how we come to terms with ourselves. It is ground or space in which ethics grow. When we are alone or outdoors, working or walking, that is when we have space to grow and to awaken, to become certain of what is right and wrong. Close quotes. Do we actually have a moment of time alone with just ourselves any time throughout the day? We are always connected to others in some way via email, text, social media, cell phones, etc. Due to all of this technology clogging our minds, we are unable to allow free, uninhibited thoughts or ideas to present themselves to us. We are unable to decipher or even notice subtle messages of the universe because our brain waves are clouded with noise. What if we were to disconnect ourselves from constant connectivity for just a few minutes each day? It doesn't have to be any great deal of time. Okay. Hold on, my screen disappeared, so I'm going to put it back. Okay, that's not the right one. I do apologize. I'm having technical difficulties here. But we will continue reading nonetheless. Okay, there we are. Our minds would operate more efficiently and smoothly, and we'd be able to think clearer if we removed the daily noise, distractions for a short period of time each day. With less stress, we'd add more time to our lives that would normally be shortened due to the wear and tear of the stress in our lives. We'd feel lighthearted, light-spirited, more energetic, and even a bit more content. This could all have a great effect on our life expectancy. We don't have to be connected 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Are we afraid of what silence will reveal to us? Are we afraid of our own thoughts? Are we truly afraid of being alone? We're afraid to be alone, to grow old alone, and even as children, we're taught to be afraid of being home alone. This fear prevents us from getting to know ourselves, from going deeper into ourselves. When we don't take the time to be alone, we are subject to the hustle and bustle, chaotic noise of society, and we never get the opportunity of knowing our true identity. Hold on, we're going back and forth on my slide. That's okay. To quote Arthur C. Lewis in his book, Awakening the Contemplative Spirit, open quotes, each of us must be a solitary, even if for only an hour a day, for culture and the richness of life is always born out of solitary insight. The contemplative life, whatever its circumstances, is a life lived independently of conditions and in a way that allows for cultivation of solitary insight, be it in the plowed field at night, be it in the cloister, or in the remote cabin in the mountains. Wisdom is always born of solitary insight, and in this way is always found in the solitude of solitude. Close quotes. There are numerous advantages of solitary contemplation. Our task is to let go of the material world for a brief moment in order to cultivate ideas, unearth knowledge, and to connect with our higher selves. Thank you for listening to this inspirational talk. I hope you learned something today or can take something with you. Now on to our activity, which means you need to get up and move. It's the Kripalu yoga dance with Carol Moorhead.
Kripalu yoga dance is a powerful way to integrate body, mind, and spirit. It's a unique fusion of flowing yoga, breath, and natural movement. Everyone can awaken the unique dancer you already are and discover a deeper connection with your body's wisdom and joy. We experience a new way to honor and love our body while awakening our natural inner rhythms. We begin with flowing prana yoga, where the conscious flow of breath with movement irrigates the body with prana, energizing and strengthening our life force. Then we awaken the spine with fluid, circular, spiral, and liquid-like movement patterns, which mimics our internal physical makeup of our joints and the liquid cell structure. We use the inherent joy of movement and music to explore playful and spontaneous movement, connecting with each other to celebrate life. Then the class takes a more inward direction, moving into dance meditation. We listen to our body's own unique inner language, surrendering to the dance that unfolds from within. This experience can be very deep and blissful, even spiritual, and increases body-mind harmony. My name is Carol Moorhead, and I've been teaching Kripalu Yoga dance since 2001. I've been dancing all my life, literally since the age of 3. I trained in ballet and modern dance. I've also been in an African dance troupe. So I've had a lot of dance training, and I've taught dance for over 30 years. Kripalu Yoga dance is a great addition to a program that would include yoga or other types of exercise, because it has a very unique ability to connect people through music and movement, and it breaks down boundaries between people, so it becomes like a group celebration. The structure of the class allows a really beautiful unfolding to take place. Even people that feel shy about moving or nervous. Part of it is the circle structure. We create such a feeling of connection through the movement, through the music, that everyone feels safe, and then they're able to start expressing themselves. It just seems to happen in a very spontaneous way. Within a class or two, they're completely at home. It's quite a transformation.
I liked the fact that it was interactive. When I do these kind of things at home on my own, it's really rewarding, but it was much, a whole different thing to do it in a group and to build group energy and to exchange energy. There's an element of self-expression that's not in just yoga, especially to the music. So it's really fun. I found myself just kind of getting out of the way, and the body can express itself. The body just moves to the music and does whatever it wants to do.
And so this was a really beautiful opportunity for me to be able to do that and to express myself in ways that words aren't always adequate for. So because of that, I feel really, both relaxed and more complete and also energized.
I think your sigh captured it pretty well too. So
Yes.
I feel
Precisely. Yeah, I think that's more eloquent than any of the words I'm giving you right now. Is that the quality of the sigh and the exhale. You know, even if you're carrying a Medicare card, this is something that's really, within reach, I think, for anybody. If you can stand on 2 feet, you can do and enjoy and benefit, from from the entire class.
Okay, we have a reading today. The reading is called Be Good to People. Have faith, be good to people. I hope you enjoy this reading today.
I want to talk to you today about being good to people. Everywhere we go, we should look for opportunities to be a blessing. It doesn't have to be something big. You bring your coworker a cup of coffee in the morning, a small act of kindness. Or on the freeway, traffic backs up. You slow down, you let that car in front of you. Just being good to people. At the grocery store, the person behind you has fewer items. You tell them, go up ahead in front of me. You don't have to. There's nothing wrong if you don't, but you're on the lookout for ways that you can be good to people. On the forefront of your mind is not how can I get blessed, but how can I be a blessing? I've learned if you will make somebody else's day, God will always make your own day. If you'll bring a smile to their face, God will bring a smile to your face. This is the most rewarding way to live. Not what can I get, but what can I give? Not what can you do for me, but what can I do for you? The scripture says Jesus went about doing good, healing all that were sick. The first thing Jesus did before healing, before ministering, before delivering, was he was good to people. And we all have an assignment. You could say we all have a ministry. May not be up in front of people. May not be to go overseas and be a missionary. Our ministry is to be good to people. That's one of the best witnesses that we could ever have. You don't have to necessarily preach them a sermon. You don't have to argue doctrine, try to make them believe what you believe. Just be good to them. Our actions speak much louder than our words. We can say all day long, I love you, but true love is seen in what we do. If I really loved you, I'll be good to you. If I really loved you, I'll let you have the parking spot, even though I got there first. I'll prefer you. God said to Abraham, I will bless you and you will be a blessing. One key to being blessed is, are you willing to be a blessing? God is not going to increase us in the way he wants if we don't make it a priority to be good to people. Friends, being good to people is better than preaching a sermon.
Okay, and we're only going to listen to a few minutes of that. And I know that it's Christian based, and but the message is the same, no matter what belief we have, how we may feel. If we have no belief, the message is to just be good to people. And I thought I'd share a couple of minutes of this because as we can take a look at what's going on in the news, we could take a look at what's going on in our daily lives, so what we see happening around us, and there is a lot of ugliness. We are turning on our friends. I mean, with this recent election, it was so ugly, so ugly. The Facebook comments, people unfriending friends they've had for years because of political beliefs, and also people becoming empowered to say and do ugly things. And we just forget. It's so easy. Just be good to people. If you want someone to be good to you, then be good to them. And I thought that this was a good message to add into today's service. It doesn't matter what religion it comes from, etc. Just be good to people. And that's the message I would like to get out to you today, is to be good to you. Now we have a channeled message today. It's a little brief. What does channeling mean? A medium of communication or the passage of informations. Spirits will sometimes ask people to speak through And that person in turn relays the messages to whomever the spirit or entity wishes the message to be given. Today's channeled messages was channeled through me by the collective. They call themselves the collective. And I'm just going to read one of their messages I received from them on November 18th, 2017. This is in their words, not mine, the collective. Fear is the enemy that keeps us from progressing up the vibrational ascension ladder. It stops us from advancing. Until love conquers that fear and we are no longer afraid, we will remain at that level and will not realize our infinite possibilities. Fear prohibits and inhibits. You cannot advance with fear. You must move forward, thus squashing fear. Move forward believing infinite possibilities. The infinite is absolute and possible. Fear is doubting the infinite. You can understand this because your vibration is of equal to this level of understanding. I thank the collective for utilizing me to deliver this channeled message to you. And I hope that you are able to use this and pass it on. Thank you, Spirit, for the messages you have given us today. Divine Spirit, we thank you for the healing we have received today and the healing that is on the way. We know that you're ever aware of our needs and are with us daily. So blessed be. We have now reached the announcement portion of the service. Again, I mentioned this at the beginning of the service, how to submit a healing request. You go to this website, www.awakenedpathonline.com. If you want to listen to our radio show of different people out there who are doing the work, you can listen to Awakened Path Radio. It's on Podbean and also on Blog Talk Radio. It's also in a number of other places. You can find the radio links, and actually the radio widget is on the website, awakenedpathonline.com. Also, to keep us doing what we're doing, we gladly welcome support, donations. They are tax deductible, by the way. So when you submit, you will get something for your taxes. And please, that helps us keep helping you and the world at large and keep spreading love and kindness for the greatest and highest good. We have our closing benediction. We thank all the ancestors, spirit guides, and teachers who came to give guidance and instruction. We implore the good spirits to help us put into practice the teachings that were given and to feel the strength necessary to empower our lives going forward. We thank you, good spirits, for your visit and your messages. We thank you for your love and for your lessons. Lastly, we thank you for your protectiveness. We ask the superior guides and evolved spirits to encourage the unevolved and inferior spirits who may have attended today's meeting to elevate themselves towards the goodness, light, and love of the divine. We now ask you, the spirits, to go with light, that you go with love, and that you go with peace. As we leave this gathering, we ask that our guardians protect us, and watch over us for a safe journey home, and that they keep us safe and in good health until we meet again. We ask this in the name of the Most High, and peace and blessing always. Blessed be. We leave with today's song, closing song, I Am Grateful by Karen Drucker. Enjoy, and till we meet again.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 oh, so grateful. So I'm grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, so grateful, so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, so grateful, I'm so grateful, so grateful, so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, so blessed, so grateful. And every day I start my day by saying how I'm grateful, grateful, I'm so grateful.